to continue doing this portrait.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. So I'm looking for the file right now at my computer so I can have my reference and I can start painting like my reference and what you see on the canvas also. So I think I have it over here, not sure. So I think I have it. Let me see, it's just loading, yes. I have it. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna be using a bigger brush right now, this one. I don't know what size it is, but that just does not matter for today. Okay. So I think I have it right now. So let's start applying some color. What I have over here, it's the Sorn palette. Sorn palette over here, yes, in my palette. And I'm just going to start painting all over the place. The idea of painting this, it's try to paint it very expressive, because I'm a very expressive artist, you know, a very expressive painter. That's who I am. So I'll try to do this very expressive. Expressive, how you might be thinking, well, expressive as with brush stroke. An expressive brush stroke. That's what I'm talking about. Expressive brush stroke over here. Just referencing the expressions of my model. The model I have right here, which is, yes, as you just saw in the title, she's my wife. Happens to be my wife. That's why she's so happy. But yeah, the idea is to paint this very expressive and very thick. Very thick, that's how I want to do it. Very expressive and very thick at the same time. So that's what we are going to try. While I paint this. First brush strokes, as you can see, are loaded with lots of oil. And I'm loading it with oil so I can have the flow in my brush. Because if I don't put oil, I don't have that flow. And if I don't have that flow, well, I can't paint. But yeah, basically, you can see that expression that's coming in this beautiful lady's portrait. I like to start loose. As you can see, I like to start loose in this whole process. I don't like to start like with all that good kind of painting. It's always good to start loose, because when you start loose, Alejandro Orozco, hi. Oh my God, Alejandra, ¿cómo está? Alejandra Orozco. Hi, Alejandra, how are you? Where are you looking me from? Alejandra. Are you from the US? Are you from Latin America? I'm from Latin America, living in the US. Where are you from? Okay, so these are the most difficult parts of the portrait to paint. Because, why? Well, because these parts of the reference I have from her They are, how can I say? They are like yellow. Yes, they have like a yellow tone. And by yellow, I'm saying that it has like just one skin tone. So that's something that makes it a little bit hard for me to try to paint this part of her portrait, because it's all almost the same color. But yeah, I like that the portrait it's a big one. Okay, we're painting that part. We're painting here. Okay, that part also, that it should be dark, this part, but I'll fix it later. Right now I'm just applying the tones, the skin tones, the colors. And the idea is to make it very, very, very expressive. As you just heard me in the beginning, I'm aiming for something very, very expressive since the beginning. So, this part we have some darker tones. Okay. And we have some lighter tones also over here that I will lay out like that. Okay, to have like a little difference between the neck and where her hair lies. Let's see what else do we have over here. According to my reference, so this is dark. All of this part, I don't know if you're watching, but this part is darker. This part is lighter. Okay, so the neck has some skin tones that I don't like them that much, but I'll be fixing it while we advance on this process. The eyebrows, as we can see, the eyebrows, that's how they call them, right? Eyebrows, I don't know. But this hair that people has on this part of his face, it's somehow somewhat like this. This other one like this. Okay. We are getting here. Another thing I like to do is to blend, as you can see. It is true, yes, that I'll be making a high impasto painting, but not because it is a high impasto painting, I won't blend. So I'm blending this part, where it starts her hairline, forehead, you know, all of those parts. So that's something I will do. Okay, gotta load a little bit more color. I'm loading more color, yeah. So yeah, I'm here again. I was just loading some more white that I didn't have on my palette. So yeah, now that I have this white tone color, I will start to put very slightly where those lighter tones will be on her portrait. Not like too much, you know, just like a little accent of the tone. Okay, over there we have it, of course. Over here in top of the eyebrow, a little bit more, yes. In this part of her forehead and nose also we have a little bit of white. Well, not white, but like a reflection is the correct name, not white. We have like a reflection over here also of light. And we have like a little bit of reflection over here. As I told you, it won't be like this, the finished product, but I like to start just popping those colors. So now, okay, I'm going to change from this brush that I'm using to a smaller brush because I need a smaller one now. And the one I'll be using, it's this one, just a smaller brush because I want to start refining a lot of places that I'm looking in her portrait. So I'll start refining a little bit more over here. So you can see that part of her nose. Not like refining, but kind of, you know, telling in my painting what will I want to have from now on. So I want this stone over here. Basically, that's like what I want to start doing right now. Also, another thing I like to do in this initial stages of the painting is to just eliminate the white. There's a lot of white in the canvas still, and I just like to get rid of that. Yeah, basically this. If you have any questions, guys, just let me know. I'd like to help you. Okay, so the ear needs some refining also. It's also good at this stage of the painting that you start like making the drawing of the ear. I kind of lose the drawing of this ear, as you can see. But I can always make the drawing again. Can always make the drawing again. So don't feel bad if you lose your drawing. It's not a problem. It's not a problem, Spidey. Okay. Start over here. Perfect. You know, that ear, we're going to be fixing it in a while, but I think it looks kind of good. I think right now this ear looks like a fighter ear. Have you seen those guys, those fighters, MMA, boxing? What kind of ears they have? Well, that's the ear I have right now in here, a fighter ear. Obviously, I don't like it. Obviously, I will fix it, but I'm still in the generals of this portrait. I'm not refining it still, not going crazy about it. Okay. What else? It's always good when you are painting to ask yourself that question, what else can I do to take this painting to the next level? As you can see, this stone I applied over here, it's way too dark. The stone value just don't add up at all. So what do? You just tone it down. Now that's good. Okay. I need some more lights over here. Okay. Yeah. We need a darker tone over here. And a darker one here also. Okay, so now I'm starting to look at her portrait. Now I'm starting to feel it. I'm going to change again to this brush that you see, which you can see. Let me see if I can show you better. Yeah, this is like a bigger one. This is the one I was using right now for detailing. Right now I will use this one because I want to make some bigger highlights over here, so I need a bigger brush. And with my other hand, I'm holding the palette, and with my mouth, I'm holding the brush now. So I'm doing my best, guys. Okay, perfect. I'm just doing my best. Perfect. Okay, guys, so right now, as you can see, this is how the portrait is going. What I would like to do now is the hair. Her hair. That's what I want to do now. Maybe you can see, I think you can see. Yes, there she is. So let me paint the hair. Painting it fast to give more definition to her hair. Okay, hair is what I like to do the most. Are you there, guys? I think I lost my connection, strangely. But I think we're back at it again. I lost my connection. That was weird, but well. Good thing we're here. And we're gonna be painting with the darker tone, as I told you before. Her hair. That's it. You don't have to do much. Yeah, so I like to work it like that, as you can see, little by little. I put a little bit of oil to the paint mix, not that much, just a little bit, so we can have those tones, beautiful tones. We blend a little bit, as I told you before. You have to blend. Okay. We are there. We're gonna mix also more paint. We start doing the same thing over here. The darker tone for the hair. So I'm mixing some black with the previously tone I already have, which is like burnt dark sienna I have in my palette over here. This tone that you see here. So that's the one I'm mixing with a little bit of oil, linseed oil. And also with some black paint I have over here. Perfect. And that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm just applying those tones over here. Nothing major is going on here. Nothing like rocket science at all. Okay, so I do this. Another important tip, if your hair has a direction going down, well, paint like this going down. If your hair has this direction going this way, well, paint that way. That's the most important tip I could give for artists when they are painting a hair. Paint towards that direction of your hair. Look at this. The direction I'm having of this hair is this one. Okay. So I think I'm gonna keep on with the portrait that I was painting previously, her portrait. I'm gonna clean the brush a little bit and I'm gonna start using the smaller one I was using previously, remember that? Okay, and I'll start applying some more contrast. More contrast on her portrait. I like the contrast. When you make paint, believe me, it shows 100%. So I'm giving contrast and I'm doing what I told you I was going to do, that I want to make something expressive, guys. Something expressive. So, okay, we have that. What else? Look at this. This is the only tip of this color I have right now. Now I just put it over here. Big bulge of color. Yes. Okay, so look at this. How is it going? Let me know in the comments, please, if you like it. And look at this, also what I have. All of the other portraits I have painted for my art exhibition. And this is the one I'm painting right now that you are so lucky to see. Yes, still working on this lady. And okay, still putting some tones in here. I'm a portrait artist, yes, and I am preparing for an art expo that will take place maybe next month, maybe this one. Okay, look at that color combination. So this transition, I'm not liking it. This transition you see over here, it's too... Okay, I think that's better. I think this is better. And I think this will be much better. You have to keep an eye, guys, on your transitions. Your transitions, even though you're painting expressive like me, but your color transitions have to be smooth. No matter what. That's what I'm trying to keep my transitions smooth as I can. Okay, this is over here. Perfect. I think I need this stone in the other part. Okay, I think I need it over here. This stone. You see how it changed? It changed 100% with what I just did. Okay. Emma, hey, Emma and Penny, you're here again. Wow. Hello. How you doing, Emma? How you doing? See, I'm doing this new portrait for my art exhibition. I told you guys in my previous live stream I did. And Emma was in that live stream. Wow, it's so good to see you again over here. So cool. So inspiring. Okay, we are doing those highlights. Over here. Okay. Over there also. And Emma, how have you been? How you been doing? Lately, how's everything going? Working for you? Okay. We have this. when it's this tone over here also. Perfect. All right, all right, all right. Yes, 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 yes. So what you guys been up to lately? What you guys been doing? What you guys been doing? So yeah, this is kind of the style I have come up with for this art exhibition I'm planning to do. And yes, I think it's expressive. I like it being expressive. Okay, so now what I'm looking at, oh my god, this is perfect. Look at this brush. Look at this brush. Oh my god, why is it like this? But well, it's not a problem. What I want to do right now, what I was going to tell you guys, is to start making some details like this. Look. Okay, some details over here in her nose. Like that. So you can start like looking the difference in that part of her portrait. We also have this. We also have this. Oh, lost my connection again. Okay, I think we're back, okay? My god, the signal has been so bad. So look at this. What we are doing over here with the eyebrows. Look at this. What you'll have to do is to just blend. Okay, another part I'll be doing right now. I'll move the camera a little bit so you guys can see better. Is her lips. Her lips, definitely. So I'm gonna start working on her lips right now. I'm gonna use some eliciting crimson. And I'm gonna start just painting straight away. Straight away her lips. With this mall brush I have over here, which comes great onto painting this part. Okay. So you can see how the tone is coming. This is the first layer, guys. First layer I'll be doing. Layer by layer, I'll be painting like more detail in that part of her lips, obviously. And we have also over here. So where you guys are looking from? Are you guys from the States? Are you guys from the city? Are you guys from where? Tell me please in the comments below where you guys are talking from. Well, not talking, but connecting from. Connecting, oh yes, you can see that. So now you are going to see it like more clearly with this highlights. Look at this. Look at this highlights. Aren't they just beautiful? Oh yes. They are beautiful, of course they are. So I'm grabbing another brush, a smaller one right now. What I'm going to do is start painting this little connection between her mouth and the rest of her lips and everything, so we can make like more sense. I'll have to detail that for sure, but well, it's a beginning. It's a beginning. So Another more details I would like to add to this is, for example, in this part of her nose. Yes. Felt that needed more detail. Over here also. We need more detail in the tip of her nose. Okay, and we need even more detail in this part of her eye. So you can see over there. You're gonna need more detail also in this part. Look at this, look at this. Let's look at it even much better. Okay, just paint it like that. Yeah, that's good. And also, I think we're gonna have more detail in this part of her nose, for sure. This part of her nose, this part also. Okay, okay. We need it over there also. In her forehead. So her forehead needs some accents over here. Little touches. Not much. And we need some touch in here also in this part, so we can start defining her skull, and we can start giving more volume to this portrait. For sure. Gonna need more color over here in the lower part, and we can start adding some more realism to this portrait. Lower part over here, we need that dark area so we can specifically know what are we talking about in this part of her portrait. The neck also, it's another part that needs more attention, that I'll be giving it more attention in the next painting session that I wait for you guys to be here with me. So yeah, but I'm liking it how it's looking, this part of her neck. What that part of her neck needs, it's obviously more light, also more light. So for more light, I'm just adding a pinch of white, because I already have painting, fresh painting in this area. Okay, as you can see, I already have fresh painting. I just start adding it without hesitation, like this. It's all about expression, guys. It's all about the expression. Okay. Another thing I like to add is this tone. Okay, perfect. I think it's looking good. It's looking good. I think what it needs more right now, it's I would like to start touching the part of her eyes. Try to be like more specific in that expression, you know, the expression of her eyes. So for that, what I like to do always, as I told you in the beginning, is to blend the tones, blend these tones. You have to blend them. If you don't blend them, you won't believe it. Won't believe it, I mean that it won't look like real, you know? So you just blend it. I'm blending some more dark color over here. And I'm just putting some paint, you see? It looks totally different. Totally different. And then for the eyebrows, I just grab the thinner brush I have over here, and I just start doing this, you know? Pulling out the paint, basically. Just pulling out the paint. And we have this line come all over town. Okay, okay. So I think we have it. We move down to the other eye. And guess what? We just do the same thing. Same thing we do. Okay, so we start putting some more dark paint. Because I see.
¿Está usando la mesita?
Sí. Because I see in my reference that I have many more details. So the same thing we're going to do. Well, I want to show you guys. So look, this is the portrait. I'm painting it in a very expressive way. And this is the reference, my reference I have. So I'm cleaning these lines. As I told you before, I'm blending. So I'm blending this, the lips, the lower part of the lips, well, with the rest of the jawline. That's what I'm doing right now. Just blending, blending, blending. The teeth will be something that I'll do definitely for another video. And yeah, that's what I do. That's perfect. It's looking good. That's good. So what I'll be doing, I'm looking at this portrait, and what I'll be doing in the next painting sessions is that for sure, but for sure, I'll be, I will put this camera a little bit farther away so you can see better what I'm doing. But for sure, for the next painting sessions, I'll be putting it a high impasto painting. Okay, so right now what I'll do is I'll take you guys on the painting of the hair, like in general. So for the hair, I'm going to start preparing some paint. I'm going to start mixing it. So I need very light colors, but I also need very dark tones. So I have these dark tones that I'll be using for this portrait. And people has asked me very many things, like for example, hey Julio, are you doing like videos or something, sharing you the knowledge, all the knowledge that you have? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'll be doing lots of videos, uploading them in my channel so you can see, and I have a few of them right now that you can just go and see in my channel. Videos about, you know, how to paint eyes, how to paint a mouth, how to paint a nose. There are little tutorials, fast tutorials in which you can see how to paint, draw, all these different kind of things, you know. From me as an artist, as a full-time artist that I am, showing you all of these tricks and tips. And it's something you must do and follow if you want to be a great artist. Thank God as I am. Full-time artist. And as you see, look at these reflections, look at this hair, look how beautiful it looks. That's what I like to do in the first layer of the hair. This is just layer 1. I'll be doing more layers, but you see, you kind of get the sense and you kind of get like the picture right now of how the hair will start behaving from this point on. And this portrait, kind of like this, will be like the sense of this hair. That's what I'd like to add to my paintings, like the sense, the sensation of how this hair is going to behave. So right now, I will continue with the other part. I think I'll move my camera a little bit farther with the other part of her hair, which is this part. So what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, well, I'm going to do the same thing. Start with the dark tones. So we start with the dark tones. As you see, I'm doing right now. All about the dark tones over here. It's all about the dark tones first. So we can then move on to the lighter tones. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this, guys, for today. And no, that was just my palette. And see, look at that. Look how that portrait is going. Look at that, how beautiful. And look at the other portraits I have made for my art exhibition. That's another one I will be painting in some lives next. These are basically the paintings. And this is the one we just did. And thank you guys, and see you in the next